And from Rhonda in Alabama, I have a 2017 truck and need advice on how much liability I need to have on car insurance. I'm a 26-year-old renting a home and have a good job. I do have a decent amount of savings.
Okay, so this is a wonderful question, Rhonda, because 2017 truck, you still has value that you need collision and comprehensive. You can't afford to walk away from the value of a 6-model-year-old truck. But the other thing is you have what I call a success tax. You're building up nice savings. Over time, you'll build net worth. And so going with state liability minimums, which are so ridiculously low, means that whatever you do have, someone who in some way you harm, like in an accident, could be wiped out in a judgment against you. So when you have nothing, then you don't have to worry about it. State liability minimums are just fine. But you're starting to develop something. And especially when you buy a home instead of rent one, having good liability limit coverage on that home and on that vehicle you'll be driving, core and key to protecting the money you've worked so hard and equity that you've worked so hard to create to protect it from an unfortunate event. So I didn't answer your question because it's a hard question to answer because I don't know how much money. You say decent amount in savings. That alone would mean that you want a hefty amount of liability coverage so you don't have to fret and worry that one time you look down at your phone and you cause an accident and somebody sees the next billboard for a lawyer and they're calling and suddenly your savings is wiped out. You want to make sure that you can cover the unexpected, that we make mistakes. We do things that are our fault. We have a wreck. And so that's why you have the liability coverage. I'd say the number one area people cheap out on with auto insurance they should never is having adequate liability coverage in the event they have an oops.